Hi everyone, welcome in. I'm here for a quick collective oracle reading with you guys. So let's, tuning into the energy of just the collective even before I pulled the cards, which by the way, let me just show you the cover. One of my favorite decks, the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. So that's the one that I'm using right now to just share what I was called to just pull for you guys. And a one-off deck that was a part of a program that I participated in from Sage Goddess. So these are just, it's a very small deck, but I was called to also pull a few cards from it as well. It has plant medicine and animal medicine in that deck. So I'll show those to you after. But just tuning into the collective period, and hopefully you guys can see me. I just moved to Sedona and I'm trying to figure out where the best place is to go live with you guys. So once I'm fully unpacked, I may figure out a different place, but we'll see. But right now you can see me enough and you can hear me, which is good. So what we are going through right now, we're heading towards the equinox, which is the only, like, one of 2 times a year that nature balances itself out. So it's also giving us permission to say, okay, even nature is out of balance. But there is always harmony, right? Even if it seems out of balance, like heading towards summer solstice, where it's more light, or winter solstice, where it's more dark, there is still the opposite end of the planet that has the opposite, right? We have winter solstice, southern hemisphere has summer solstice. So there is a balance, it just comes in a different kind of way. And it's finding the harmonious balance for us, right? Like a fun example for our harmonious balance that's coming in is where someone might have a ton of energy and be able to go, 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 go. And that's like Leo energy. There's like certain signs that are like, you know what, I need to reflect more than I'm going to do more, right? So it's like, okay, which one are you and which part are you in, right? Because there's a time for action and doing, and there's a time for inner reflection and a time for being and tuning in. That inner reflection is probably happening all the time, even passively, but there's a time for that in your life. So you have to honor where you're at. And like the first thing that comes in with regard to the energy is to really see where you're at right now. We are hard on ourselves, way too hard on ourselves. And you really have to see where you are at right now. Good morning, Sam. Nice to see you too. So we have to see where we are right now and say, you know what, I've actually, even though maybe I didn't meet my goals, or maybe I felt like my goals were reached, but it wasn't exactly how I wanted it to be. But we're here. You made it this far. You've done so much. You don't even know what you've done in your past lives, let alone where you are now, right? You can kind of fathom how far your soul has come. And just by being here on this planet now in this heavy, dense energy, we're all, raising the vibration of the planet, and the planet is raising our vibration, and we're working together, right? Same as when the trees, right, and nature exhales, we inhale, we exhale, nature inhales. So we work together. It's a symbiotic relationship with energy, with nature, with ascension. So ponder where you are now, and know that you have come so far, and you are a powerful being, a powerful creator. You don't know how powerful you are. You couldn't even possibly, right, know. And then sometimes you come into it for those powerful moments in your life where you're like, yeah, I got this going on, I'm succeeding in what I'm doing, but mostly I feel great, my energy is amazing, and I'm gonna go do this thing. And sometimes we're not in that. But when we are in that, that's the reminder that this is our power, and we are even more than that. So when we're kind of low on ourselves, remind yourself, you've come so far. Take a moment to really reflect on that. See where you're at right now. The song Paula Cole, I don't remember the name of the song, but there's a part in it where she says, I am carrying my voice. I am carrying my rhythm. And that's it. You need to express your authentic expression more now than ever before, and carry the rhythm. That's just so much of honor your rhythm. Just like I was saying before, some people are going to be more active all the time, and some people are going to be more into a little less activity, right? And where's the balance for you? Because some people, that their activity is actually balanced for them. So we can't judge that. We can't say, you should really rest more than all this doing. And yes, there is the doing, but there is the being, and we need to come into what that balance is for us. So what feels good, right? We're just chasing what feels good from our heart chakra. Okay, so I won't try not to ramble on. But the more you tune into your rhythm, the more you will recognize what you do to yourself and what you allow. So I was sitting here, I was walking on Bell Rock this morning, and I had to take some notes. So that's why I was just reading. I was like, oh, I want to remember what I said there. But the more you tune into your rhythm, your unique rhythm, will be different than anyone else's. The more you'll recognize what you do to yourself and what you allow others to do to you. So this means the good and the not so good. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. Take the long spa days for yourself. Rest, meditate, and then also go and do the things that make you feel like you're expressing your joy and your heart and your love. And then allow yourself to always have that inner reflection and integrate and upgrade. You're going to upgrade yourself. So stepping into gratitude, giving yourself credit for how far you've come, seeing the magic of the powerful creator that you are, helps you create even more going forward, right? Let's see. Now, we know we're coming to the autumn equinox. We're already in that kind of shadowy stuff happening, and especially in October. In October, that's the portal. Samhain is the portal for our souls leaving, but it's when the veil is the thinnest. The veil is the thinnest May 2nd for Beltane, October 31st, November 1st for Samhain. So we have those portals. New life coming in May, life leaving in October, and Samhain. So then we have to think about that in regard to what we are coming to create, right? What we're harvesting now in Mabon, and what we're releasing. What can we release during Shadow Realm? Is it actual things like I talked about at the full moon, like relationships, jobs, and those kinds of things? Or is it the inner patterns and things and ways that you're doing and saying things to yourself and to others? So think about that. And the first card that comes up is Emergence. It's a number 2 card. So as above, so below. It's the balance, the yin and the yang. It celebrates sensuality, joy, right to enjoy, truly living, right? So it's kind of like everything that I've been saying so far. Embrace you. And the more you embrace more of you, the more of you will come in. There's this huge emergence coming. You're becoming more aware and more awake to the magic, the realms that exist beyond this realm, right? You're bringing it in and you're connecting to it. And then synchronicity is the next card. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities in your life. They're happening all the time, whether you know it or not. It's powerful. It's a way that the universe is trying to talk to you when you're not going into meditation or listening to your intuition or your higher self, your angels. This is the other way that they get at us, synchronicity. So the small words, it's a number 6 card, which is love. It's all about that love vibration this year. Remember, Venus, divine feminine, come in. So opportunities in divine timing, open to change, divine outcomes. This to me is just very much so a reminder that I was just chatting yesterday with my students, talking about compassion and grace and youth and sacred beauty. This is change coming in, and that powerful change is happening. And right, the beautiful cards. Thank you. Needed to hear this, Maggie. It's been somewhat challenging week, right, Sam? So this is about, yes, change is coming, but see the signs. I get, especially for powerful moves that I'm supposed to make, they come 2 and 3 years in advance. I knew I was having my daughter before I even met my husband. I knew I was going to get a dog 2 or 3 years before we did. My daughter loves, like, she even did a vision board. It's so cool. So we've had Topanga for 5 years. I knew, like, there's certain things that you just know and certain things that you're made aware of, like to move. And I knew we were moving out here in Sedona. So I knew that was coming. And you prep. And this is the universe's way of just like helping you prep, right? So watch the signs and synchronicities coming in. Change is coming and it's going to be great. The more you embrace it and allow it to be there. The resistance only causes it to persist in a not so wonderful way. Then we have fire and water. It's also a number 2 card. 2. There's balance and harmony in everything. So stillness amidst the turmoil, feel emotional integration. So this is very much so like that Pele, goddess Pele and Kali energy, but also bringing in the sensuality of like the Pisces full moon that we just had, the emotions, to really feel it and to tune into peace anyway. There's a lot of crap going on. We don't always have to be in the vibration of the BS that's out there in the world. We don't have to be in the vibration of it because we're meant to hold a higher vibration. We're meant to, if we're not in that challenging moment that someone else is in, it's because we're meant to be here and in a higher vibration. Still have compassion for them while maintaining your joy, your love, your right for the other people who are going through the shit. And know that you can send light and love and energy to those people who are going through some hard times and still be in your joy, your peace, because you're meant to, right? If you reach that state, you're meant to be there to help others get there, to help everyone know and see that it's your birthright to be in joy, happiness, love, peace, and all of that wonderfulness, and still be able to make it through the challenges that happen because you're in that vibration. So challenges may come your way, but you'll be able to handle it better because you'll be in that state. They've done studies where, right, very Hawaiian, goddess Pele. So they've done studies on people who are positive and people who are negative going through the same similar situations challenge. The positive person made it through smoother, easier, faster, found the solution if there was one to find, and even if they didn't, they were happy anyway. The person that was negative was sullen, icky, low vibration, probably attracted not so great things to their body or their experience. Hard to find the challenge, if at all, if you're in that negative state of being. And there is something to the science that's also about when you're in that more positive state, uplifting state, you're more healthy, you're calm, you're peaceful, your blood and pH, like everything balances. So take yourself there. Now, Neroli is what came in for the next, for the offset deck that I told you about. Find your happiness. Chase your joy, chase your love, find your happiness. And neroli is citrus aurantium. I'm going to say this all sorts of wrong. So find the medicine here. Let's try to get the reflection off of that. Find the medicine. Neroli too. If you're going to get neroli, that's going to help. That essential oil. This could be the medicine that you need to bring forward right now. It's a peaceful, loving vibration from neroli, and it balances emotions, eases stress, and illuminates the darkness and restores a sense of self so that you can come back. Right? So the message, I'm reading the back of the card now, the message of neroli is relax into who you are and know that life is for you. Look for hope and joy and you will find it everywhere. Find your joy. So all of these messages, and one final card from that same deck. Mugwort. Mugwort is black sage. It is the witch's herb, said to be the witch's herb. Artemisia vulgaris or vulgaris. I don't know if I'm soft G, hard G. It's expand your vision. Very much so assistance. And when you burn mugwort, I love mugwort. You burn it, and I found out that I was apparently allergic to it, but I've been burning it for a while. So I guess you just, right? There's something to being allergic to something, but exposing yourself to it in small doses, you're no longer allergic. Same with pets, right? Supposedly. So that's what you get when you go to an allergist, right? Is that the right word for them? Right? Remember, all words are made up. So I'm going to make some words up. You can go and then they give you shots that expose you to the thing in small, small doses so that over the course of a year or 2 or 3, you're no longer immune. Anyway, mugwort, great for your psychic senses. Expand your vision, open up, and really see. Like we can have a limited view from when we're growing up, and society and our own experiences gives us our filter. But then it's like, you know what? Be open to something more, something new, because you're not, and this is important, you're not locked in. You have choices. There is always a choice to get out of a situation that's not making you happy, that's dragging you down. Is it an energy zapper? Or is it filling you up? Always ask yourself that with regard to people, relationships, career, job, location, energy, crystals. Like, is it juicing you, filling you up with awesome energy, or is it zapping your energy? get rid of it, right? That's how you clutter clear your home. Get rid of it, even if it's a really cool thing. Give it away or trash it if it's dragging your energy down and it's held to bad memories. You don't need it. You can't take it with you. So, clarity of vision. Expand your vision. And here's the message of Mugwort. Trust your intuition and the visions arising in your dreams and waking hours. You're ready to move beyond old illusions and see much more. Mugwort's an herb of the goddess in her crone phase. So the wise, you know better. And this is going to help you expand your vision. So grab the herb. Smell it, burn it, enjoy it. Have it as a part of your altar setup, whatever you'd like to do. Hopefully this resonated with you guys and helped you out for this week. I'll be seeing you guys again very soon. Have an amazing rest of your hump day, Wednesday, or whenever you're watching this. In Moon. Blessed be.